For today's book, we're going to be reading Where the Wild Things Are, story and pictures by Maurice, Sendak. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. Look at Max. Seems like he's up to no good. And another? Oh my goodness, he's terrifying the dog. Poor thing. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to his bed without eating anything. He was causing too much trouble. He's just in his room. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. Oh wow. It's growing. And grew. Wow, it's getting even bigger. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. Wow, look at that. It's a forest in his room. And an ocean tumbled with it with a private boat from Max, and he sailed off through night and day. Look at Max, he's in the boat. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. Is that a dragon? Look at Max, he seems really scared. And when he came to a place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. They seem really scared. And made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." They made him king. Look at his crown. Oh, look at all the rumpus they're making. He's the king. Seems like they're having a lot of fun. "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. He was hungry. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws, but Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. Look at Max waving goodbye. And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. He's ready to go home. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Check back weekly for new books to be read.